Hi, I'm Becky Pin from Raptor.com. I'm here. We are at Ortigas Center. Actually, dito, specifically dito ako sa walkway between Julio Vargas crossing into SM Mega Mall because we're monitoring the first Monday of the Metro Manila-wide community quarantine. So I'll flip the camera over para makita nyo. This is Julio Vargas. Kung parati kayo sa Ortigas Center or nagko-commute kayo dito, you would know na usually on a weekday, this is pretty hectic. It's around 8:14 in the morning. Konti lang yung sasakyan. Dumaan din tayo kanina sa SM Mega Mall bus station. Konti lang din yung tao, konti lang din yung mga bus. Clearly, the volume of people entering this central business district, mas konti. But you have to remember na marami rin kasing offices ngayon that are implementing work from home schemes. Syempre hindi naman lahat pinapayagan mag-work from home. So meron pa rin, kung makita nyo, may mga naglalakad pa rin, may mga nagko-commute, may mga sasakyan pa rin namang pumapasok at lumalabas ng Ortigas Center. Kung matandaan nyo, nung Thursday last week, si President Rodrigo Duterte, after an interagency task force meeting, announced na magkaka-community quarantine sa Metro Manila. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Nung nakita nyo siguro kanina, kung nagmo-monitor kayo, nagla-live yung ibang reporter ng Raptor, binabantayan nila yung mga border between Metro Manila and yung nearby provinces and towns. So doon, parang sinasalang nila kung sino yung pwedeng pumasok, sino yung pwedeng lumabas ng Metro Manila. You can still go inside Metro Manila. So, ibig sabihin, people who are working, who work in Metro Manila but live in the towns or the provinces outside of Metro Manila, makakapasok pa rin sila, makakatrabaho pa naman sila kung required pa rin sila pumasok sa mga opisina. Yun nga lang, kailangan mong i-prove na you do have business entering Metro Manila. The influx of people right now, honestly, sobrang hindi, it's so much less than what you would normally see. So let me show you a little. Yun nga, kung madalas kayo dito sa Ortigas district, medyo unimaginable yung ganito kakonti yung volume ng mga vehicles. Especially since it's 8:16. So ito yung start ng office, pa-start or nag-start na yung office hours ng iba mga opisina ngayon. Kanina sa SM Mega Mall bus station, ano yun parang hub din yun normally for people leaving the Ortigas Center or arriving at the Ortigas Center for work. Mas konti yung mga bus na dumadating, mas konti rin yung taong nag-iintay. Pero yun nga lang, kasi nga konti yung bus, medyo agawan pa rin yung ibang commuters natin, medyo takbuhan pa rin para makasakay ng bus. Tsaka yung implementation ng social distancing sa mga bus, paiba-iba, napansin namin, may mga bus na talagang they turn down commuters kung filled to capacity na, kasi dapat half ng capacity lang ata ng bus ang pwede. So yung iba, may ibang conductor hindi na pinapapasok yung mga commuter. May iba naman, hindi ata nila ina-observe yung social distancing. May iba, pinapapasok pa rin, yung iba may standing room na yung mga bus. Parang as if walang social distancing na pinapractice. Ayun. So, nung nakausap nga namin yung mga nagbabantay ng bus station kanina sa SM Mega Mall, sabi nga nila, normally naman daw mas clear yung rush siguro tuwing uwian from the Ortigas Center. Ortigas Center, or at least, sorry, let me clarify, yung Mega Mall mismo okay, let me switch over to Mega Mall. The Mega Mall part of Ortigas Center, this is technically Mandaluyong. Tapos yung isang parte dito, Pasig City niyan. So, Ortigas Center, iba't ibang city to. But it is one of the CBDs in Metro Manila. Maraming companies na may headquarters dito. To my right, actually, it's the headquarters of a major beverage company. So, hindi lahat ng companies, as you can see, marami pang nakapark sa gilid. So, hindi lahat ng companies nag-institute ng work from home. May mga required pa rin pumasok, hindi naman lahat privileged enough na pwede kang mag-telecommute for work, no? So, yun. Kung mga tanong ba kayo tungkol sa experience sa Ortigas, we'll also check later siguro kung uwian na. Kung tanda, so I mentioned nga kanina, it's different cities make up the Ortigas Center. Pasig City, for one, already has a curfew in place. So it begins at 8 p.m. And starts and is lifted at 5 a.m. So last night, because I was in the Pasig City area last night, wala naman akong napansin na anything dramatic. I think Chisi Cotinga, our colleague, covered the first night of the implementation of the curfew in Pasig City. So this is what Ortigas looks like. This is what Julio Vargas Avenue looks like on a Monday morning. It's the first Monday morning of the community quarantine, the lockdown in Metro Manila. It is the national government's response to the rising cases of COVID-19. That's the disease caused by the novel coronavirus. Over the weekend, kung natandaan nyo, the Metro Manila Council announced that they'd impose a curfew in the whole of Metro Manila. Later on, it was clarified because of course the MMDA cannot actually impose a curfew. Kailangan bawat city ng Metro Manila mag-pass ng ordinance or mag-issue ng executive or memorandum to impose a curfew on their specific LGU. So again, Pasig City is one of the LGUs who nag-impose na ng curfew within their area. So ayun, kung makita niyo sa baba, may nag-enforce pa din yung mga traffic enforcers ng this would be Mandaluyong City. Kasi nga, fun fact, Ortigas actually straddles several cities or it encompasses, territories ng 3 different cities. So this is Julio Vargas, one of the main main thoroughfares here in Ortigas Center. So yun, what does the community quarantine mean? Again, kung napansin nyo, kanina nga, kinover nga ng ibang reporter ng Raptor, binantayan nila yung iba't ibang borders ng Metro Manila kasi yung implication ng community quarantine ay makakapasok ka pa rin naman ng Metro Manila pero only if you have business entering Metro Manila. Kunwari, galing ka ng Cainta, papasok ka ng Pasig City. Pwede naman yun, pero kailangan mong i-justify kung bakit. Kunwari, makakapasok ka lang kung taga-Pasig ka, or kung may trabaho ka sa Pasig, ayun, check rapper.com, and doon ata yung listahan ng what you need to show authorities so that you can get through the borders. Also at the border, at the checkpoints, chine-check yung temperature ng mga tao bago ka makalusot from Metro Manila to outside of Metro Manila and vice versa. I'm sure you already know this because siguro naman yung iba din sa inyo nakalabas na rin despite the quarantine or despite the overall concerns of COVID-19. Most establishments here, napansin ko rin nung umikot ako kanina bago ka makapasok, i-check mo yung temperature mo gamit yung thermal temperature thermometer na basically no contact para rin ideally hindi magkahawaan in case that you're actually asymptomatic or you're you might be carrying the virus around. So that's it for Ortigas Center. There's not so much happening now. It's not a ghost town. As you can see, there are still vehicles, there are still people going to work. But it's definitely not the usual volume that we would expect from a business district on a Monday morning. There are usually more people. Siksik na to dapat ngayon. But yeah, that's the first Monday in the Metro Manila community quarantine. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so if you want more updates, yung mga checkpoints, if you wanna see ano yung status ng mga checkpoints, sa borders of Metro Manila, check Rappler's homepage. We have different reporters going live from different points in Metro Manila to show you what's going on at the checkpoints para din malaman nyo in case gusto nyo actually lumuwas kung nasa labas kayo ng Metro Manila ngayon, gusto nyo pumasok or kailangan nyo pumasok ng Metro Manila. Sorry, let me correct that. Hindi pala gusto. Kailangan may valid reason kayo to enter Metro Manila. has to be business, casual reasons like you're meeting a friend that might not fly for authorities. So be prepared when you enter. You have to show proof that you actually need to enter Metro Manila. So that can be ID showing your residence, or yun nga, proof of employment to justify why you must enter Metro Manila, because we are on community quarantine. So that's it for me from now. Visit raptor.com for more updates, not just on the community quarantine, but also on the global pandemic that is the coronavirus. So thank you for watching. Visit raptor.com for more updates, and let me leave you with a view of Julio Vargas at it is 8:25 in the morning.